Just a few meters ahead, in the darkness between the trees, the figure reappeared. Tall, faceless, with arms longer than they should have been. Motionless, but terrifyingly present. He tried to scream, but no sound came from his throat. He couldn't remember how he escaped. He only knew that the next morning, he was found at the edge of the forest, with scratches on his arms and his clothes covered in mud. He didn't know how much time had passed. He didn't know what he had seen, but he knew one thing. He would never step foot in that forest again. That night, unable to sleep, Nathan sat down at his computer and began searching the internet. He looked for any trace of the creature he had seen. After hours of searching, he came across stories, legends, and testimonies from others. They all described the same figure, and they all said one thing: once you see it, it never forgets you. One of the most well-known cases in the U.S. occurred in May 2014 in Waukesha, Wisconsin. Two 12-year-old girls, Anissa Weier and Morgan Geyser, brutally attacked their peer, Peyton Leutner, saying they did it to prove their loyalty to Slenderman and become part of his military world. That's when his mind clenched, tightening, and he soon came to a conclusion. The creature he had seen wasn't just an entity, it was an existence that knows you, that follows you through time. For a while he tried to calm himself, to maintain his normality, but everywhere he looked, he saw shadows. On every corner, even in his own home. The more he read the internet stories, the more he realized that Slenderman harms only children, while leaving an indelible scar on adults for life. The next day, while walking through a nearby park, he saw a shadow, long and motionless, standing under a tree. Before he could react, the shadow vanished. He realized that this was only the beginning of something much deeper, much scarier, something that, even today, a year later, hasn't let go of him. And that's why I, Nathan, decided to tell you this story. I no longer visit that forest. I moved far away. Although I left the forest behind, I carried the memories and dreams with me. I will never forget that. If anyone was part of this case, please reach out to me. We will get through this together.